Set pieces, free kicks, corners, the law. Are you not scoring them or are you conceding too many? Here is my rundown of set pieces, how I get them working perfectly and how I get to become the top goal scorer in corners and free kicks by doing these few tricks. So let's get straight into the video, show you just what I do and how I build my corner and free kick. So we are on our Twitch save. Yes, if you don't follow me over on Twitch, head over to Twitch, www.twitch.tv/tech147. You will see me doing the beta save, which is AC Milan, and we're having a lot of fun with it. As you can see there, we are nearly grasping our second league title, but we just got to try and defeat Juventus. So if you want to see some of that live, head over there, hit the follow button, check it out. It helps me out massively as well. And also, while you're at it, hit the like button and the subscribe button on this channel. Another massive, wonderful thing that will help me out massively as we aim for 500 subscribers before Christmas. So let's get it. But you're not here for that nonsense. Let's get into our set pieces. And I'm going to show you just what we do and why we are top of our list of goal scores and goals. Not conceded, like the highest but lowest. You know what I mean. So, for corners conceded, from the 28 games that we have played, we have only conceded 1 goal from corners. 1 goal. That is absolutely unbelievable, I think, in my eyes. So, we have got some nice little additions that I make changes to that helps out with that. We will get into it. I'm just showing you some of my results so far through the season, why we are being a little bit impressive in that front. So, we have conceded 2 free kicks from indirect free kicks. I have just changed them up a little bit more to try and be more defensive. So I'm going to see how that does live on Twitch, but we've only conceded 2 so far. You can see some have conceded none, but the fact that we've conceded only 2 is good considering we've only conceded 18 all season. So that is absolutely massive from us as well. Huge result. And then we are top with our direct free kicks, but there's a lot of teams in there from that one. So I'm happy with how we have been so far defensively. And then when we have a look at our attacking front, we're doing not too bad as well. As you can see, we sit top of the list with 11 goals from corners, top of the league. So you're asking yourself, well, how the hell does you do it? Let's get straight in to me. So with my corners, you will see this page, and on this page, let's go. Wow, I need to move my head. Let me move my head out of the way for you there, guys. So as you can see there, I have a guy on the front post. I have someone pushing on the goalkeeper here, so that's kind of like lurk at the front post, and then I have a big man on marking the goalkeeper in front post. We aim the cross into the front post, and we have someone kind of being a little bit decisive here, trying to get the ball short. All I want him to do is get him to draw another player out of the box. It allows us to have more players in there as well, so it's one less player marking our players. What this does is it gets Tonali, who will be on the ball normally. We've changed the team around a bit for resting, but Tonali would normally be here taking our free kick, whip it in, and as you can see here, we have Milinkovic-Savic, who has 17 jumping reach, 17 strength, 17 heading, 16 off the ball, 17 bravery, and 16 finishing as well. He is an absolute monster, and that is why he's there. Then, who's marking the goalkeeper? We have a big guy here, 14 jumping reach, 15 strength, 15 heading, 15 bravery, and 15 decisions as well. And if the ball doesn't get to Milinkovic-Savic, it goes to none other than Tomori. I think that's Tomori. Is it Tomori? No, Kurt Zuma, sorry. We get to Kurt Zuma, who has got 18 jumping reach, 20 strength, 17 heading, and bravery of 14 and decisions of 14 as well. We have options there, and this is who we get the ball to. We also have 2 players lurking outside the box. I'm going to show you something right now which will change your mind and make sure you always, always, always put 2 players outside of the box. Here's just a snippet, guys, of the live stream and what I'm on about. As you can see, I have 2 men on the edge of the area here. That means if the ball gets cleared, one of these guys will mark them. Now, if I didn't have this player here, for some reason, SI is not the best at this. It doesn't allow this guy to mark him. He just stands there. So if the ball gets cleared over to this area, he is not going to mark him, and he's going to allow him to run on. So having 2 players there allows one of these players to mark him. This one doesn't lead to anything too much. It just leads to a goal, but I'm going to show you how important it is to having a guy front post to flick that ball on or potentially head it to the right direction of the goal, because it's easy as it goes across, and there is Bito, our striker, who's got good anticipation, can get onto that goal and got good finishing, reacts to the ball, puts it in the back of the net, gives us a 2-goal lead. That's just some of create with this. I'm going to show you a couple of more as well with the defensive side, just help out and show you what actually means. Another one from my live stream, as you can see, this is what I was talking about. So we changed to this in the game. As you can see, he does not mark the player. That's why we have 2 players now on the edge of the box, because this player does not mark this player. He will just let him run. Let's see if anything comes from it or a goal. But as you can see, he's just standing there. He's not doing anything. Ball gets cleared away. What happens? Zapata gets that ball, off he goes. He's too late now. He has to track all the way back, and we have to wait for another defender. If they had someone a little bit more impressive there, they could have got the ball forward and got away. So you have to have 2 players on the edge of that box to mark that player, and that is a big thing you have to do in this game. You're just going to pretty much concede that. If that is someone like Mo Salah, Mbappe, Neymar, anyone that can get that ball, dribble, use agility, use pace, and just burst past your defenders, you are going to be in big trouble, and there's a chance you might concede a goal there. So that is why we have the 2 players lurking outside the box there, and that just prevents that from happening. What you want as well, guys, like I keep saying, these are your key attributes here that you want to be looking at. So make sure you've got the best and physical players here to get the ball in. We have got some very big men in this side. That is why they are playing there. As you can see, you got Beto there as well. We have Tomori, then we have Zuma, and we have Milinkovic-Savic. All wonderful players that can deal with it. That is how we go about scoring our corners. This is how we get goals. But the main one you want to be is defensive ones, and we come to this side, and then I can win my wonderful face right back to you. So it looks a little bit different compared to how you guys would see yours, because yours would be probably set up all here. So what I'm looking at doing here is the 2 main threats from a corner from me is 1, the front post, 2, the back post. So what do? I put my biggest man physically possible on the back post, Kurt Zuma, and my biggest man on the front post, Tomori and Milinkovic-Savic. What this does is the ball's going to get played into that area of the front post and the back post, and we're going to get it away and just push it out, and they are my best headers, and they're going to win the ball. Hopefully we can break from that, as we do have our Rafa Leao right on the edge of the box there, who can pick that up. Like I said in the previous one, with us attacking, if that was a Neymar, a Messi, or someone fast that can get forward, it's a danger. So we have Rafa Leao there, who is a danger to this team. So we put it down, run with him, and go with it. And here's an example of just how well this works for us. It is the exact same route with corners, with our free kicks. As you see, we get it on the edge of the box. Look, there's no one around there. They've only got 1 player that's sitting on the line there, and we just pass it forward, and there's a goal. Simply from defending a free kick, a corner, exactly the same way. That is how you counteract it. You just have the big guys on there, and the guy that's able to dribble with the ball, push forward, and no one's marking him. That ball with the creative flair as well to find the right pass. Finds a great ball through. Origi just takes a touch, hits it, puts it in the back of the net. It's a great goal, and it's well worked for us. And it just easy work like that. So what is it that you are looking for with these type of things in this role? So you want good anticipation. What anticipation does is that makes you judge where the ball is actually going. So what you're doing there is effectively thinking, right, I'm judging where that ball's going to go. It's going to come over it. We're going to head it away, clear it off. And that's exactly what we do with that one there. You have to have good anticipation, and the best heading, the best bravery, and the best jumping reach. They are the 4 factors that you need for this. If I put it here, you'll see jumping reach, strength, heading, positioning, bravery, concentration, anticipation, jumping reach, strength. Bravery is nice to have, and positioning is nice to have. Them are brilliant to have, but that is what I use to get our defensive runs going. And that is off corners, guys. Important that you put your big defender back and front post, and then on the edge of the area, another big man. So we have Milinkovic-Savic there as well. We do have Bito in there as well, helping us out massively, but that is a very strong line of defensive duties. And that's why we've only conceded 1 corner the whole of this season, is because of wonderful things like that. But when we go to our free kicks, we are a bit of a change up as well. As you will notice that on free kicks, the opposition will put the ball back stick more than anything. It's very rare that they go front post unless they have watched your tactic consistently for so many times that they know that the back stick, your best headers are going to be there. They might play it short, but that is another reason why on the defensive, you just have a guy lurking on the edge of the box there. Perfectly fine to do that. But what we also do on our attacking is we put it to the far post as much as physically possible and aim it to the big guy. So for me, we have Beto there, who is our unbelievable striker that just does a wonderful job for us with the jumping reach of 17, strength of 16, heading, basically all the fundamentals that you need. And then I have a big guy here as well, that if the ball does come down, we can get the ball through or win the header. If the ball comes across, he can win the header as well. So we have two attacking threats, front and back post, waiting for that ball. Always have a player lurking on the edge of the box, just in case the ball comes out to you. You never know. You might get a good strike. So I like to have someone with good first touch, good long shots, and good finishing on there so they can take a touch, hit it, find the spot, and that's exactly how they do it. That's how we set up both left and right. Exactly the same. Deal with what you've got there. Put your big men, back stick, front post, and then off you go. As you can see, we've got a bit of a problem here because we just clicked on that. So you put him there. And that is just how we deal with the situation in hand here. And how we get all our kind of threats in the air with our goals as well. And why we're scoring so many goals from these circumstances. Exactly the same with wide. We put a guy lurking outside the box. First touch 16, technique 16. Then he's got passing ability to pass it off, and then long shots and finishing as well are absolutely wonderful there. That is Charles, our main man. I absolutely love that man. But the SA, once again, backstick, zoom it, and then Bito is there. Same again, right and left. We have Milinkovic-Savic this time on the left-hand side, but he's just good enough, as you can see there. Them attributes are absolutely phenomenal. And then Bito there as well, just to get on the front post. And if the ball comes across, he's got striker's instincts to nip in, get the ball, and try and put the ball in the back of the net. And exactly the same with direct and wide. We have Milinkovic-Savic and then Bito there. And then on the left-hand side, we do have Kurt Zuma this time, and then Bito on there just to try and finish the ball. That is how I set up my attacking free kicks. So, how do we go for defensive ones? Well, defensive ones, I have left one blank just for you to show you what I'm going to do and how I would set up my defensive attributes here. So, we have a look here. Kurt Zuma, the big man. He goes back stick. Damn right, get him in there. Then we have Tamore. He goes front stick. Sandro Tonali, he can head the ball. That will be Sandro Tonali. Ignore, he's out injured at the minute, so he will be there. We put him in there, helping out back stick. I want Milinkovic-Savic to come in and go front post as well, helping out with our player there, which is Tamori. That is massive for us. Then we want our big striker, who's going to be there, to come back, and then we get him forward, so we've got people playing with the ball, pass with the ball. I have now got covered the whole of the 18-yard box, where the AI are 9 times out of 10 going to play that ball back stick, and we've got great anticipation, great jumping reach, and great defensive duties there to stop the ball from going into the box. That is how I set up my training, and that's how I set up my tactics for defensive duties. It works wonders for us, guys. You can already see in the stats, we have only conceded 1 corner the whole of the year. We've conceded 2 goals that are from indirect free kicks, which we have worked on and we've talked about and we've tried to sort that out. It is absolutely crucial that you get these players like this and get the high mentality, because mentals in this game are so important. I aren't really fussed about heading, because what heading is just the direction of the header. It doesn't matter about if they can header it. Of course they can header it. Anyone can header a ball, but the heading attribute is the direction of what the heading goes. Jumping reach is more important to me. Strength is more important to me. Anticipation, positioning are all the most important things to me there. That's why these guys sit there, and that is why these guys are on backstick and front post, because the backstick is the most aimed for place AIs will put the ball. And you will see yourself conceding plenty of goals if you don't change these. Backstick, big player running on, knock it in with his head. You just conceded a goal. You're furious because that is the first shot they've just had on target. And you're like, what the heck do I do now? How do I prevent that? This is how you prevent it, guys. And this is a short little video on how I set up my set pieces. Hopefully, you can copy them and you'll get them through, and they work for you as well. If you do, let me know in the comments how your set pieces are going on, and if you score so many, let me know. Let me know what them big men's are doing, and I hope you concede 0 goals from corners and free kicks. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe. Helps me out massively. Like I say, we're pushing for 500. Hopefully we can get that, and you guys have been absolutely awesome. So thank you very much for joining me, taking a bit of time of your day, checking out my content. It means the world to me. I'll catch you all next time, guys. Much love, and bye-bye.